Do you want to use the Nux MG 300 with your favorite amp? Well, stay tuned because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to do it. Well, hey, it's Scott at the Pedal Guy here. How you doing? Well, we're all about pedal demos, pedal knowledge, and pedal sales. I love pedals, and so do you. In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to use the MG300 with your favorite amp, and that's by making use of the mode switch. And the mode switch alters the output of the MG300 so it can be used effectively with either a combo or a stack. And you can use it either by going in through the front end of the amp or through the effects return in the back. It's a very powerful feature, and I think you're really going to enjoy this video. Let's get to it. All right, we've got our guitar plugged in, and we're plugged into the MG300, and I've got my groovy tone. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the mode switch here in the upper right corner. Here's the button. Go ahead and hit that, and now you're in the modes page. Now the modes page is pretty simply laid out. You've got your select knob, which allows you to select the different modes that are available. And you also have 3 levels of EQ, 3 bands of EQ that are controlled by the gain, level, and master when this page is activated. So as you can see, I'm making adjustments and it's being reflected right there on the screen. So that's a really great feature. Now, when it comes to the modes, let's talk about what that really means here. Okay, so when we're in Studio Direct mode, this is the mode you would use to use the MG300 as an audio interface or straight to your mixer, because the cab, the amp, the effects, they're all turned on. Okay, but when you go to the other modes, you get a completely different tone, because what's going to happen is it alters the output of the MG300 to be used in those specific scenarios. So if I move from, say, let's play an E chord. Now, you had to have heard a huge difference there. What's happened is the MG300 has essentially turned off or bypassed the cabinet in that preset before it sent it to the output. And that's because it makes no sense to go from the MG300 to the front of a combo amp with the cab also turned on here as well, because it'll just create a muddy tone that won't really make a whole lot of sense. So, and I'll play you a couple of examples to show you what that sounds like. But you also have combo rear, and combo rear essentially turns that cab back on, but makes a few other adjustments so that it sounds really good when you plug into the back of the amplifier through the effects loop. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and play some audio examples so you can hear exactly what's going on. Okay, now we have the MG300 plugged into my combo amp. It's going through the input, the straight input in the front, and there's nothing going on in the background. I have no reverb turned on or anything on the amp. I've tried to keep it as flat as possible so that you could hear the difference as I make this adjustment. So we're currently still in Studio Direct mode. But now listen as I make the adjustment from Studio Direct to combo front. Okay, so it sounds a whole lot different, doesn't it? And that's because the cab has basically been turned off. Now, the one thing I would probably do in this particular scenario with this particular preset is I'd probably turn that reverb way down or select a different reverb. But that's all about taste and what you want to accomplish. But the whole idea here is that whether you're using a combo or whether you're using a stack, if you use the front mode of either combo or stack, you're going to get a much more clean and focused signal. It's going right into the preamp section of your combo or stack amp. And you can go even further by making adjustments to the EQ. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to check out combo rear. So I've plugged the output of the MG300 to the back of the amplifier via the effects return. And this bypasses the preamp and the EQ section of the amplifier. And you get something that sounds, well, we're in combo front still, so that's where we were, and here is where we're going. Okay, so you probably could use a little equalization here. So this would be a good time to start using the EQ knobs down here at the bottom. So let's play a little bit and see if we can tighten this up a bit. All right, so that's how you use the mode switch on the MG300. I think you'll agree it's a really powerful feature because it really enables you to make use of your external gear along with the MG300. Don't get me wrong, the MG300 has great amps and great cabinets and all that, but sometimes you just have to have the real thing, and there really is nothing like turning up an amp and having a little fun with it. I showed you how to do this with the head rush some time ago, and you can do this with the MG300. It's so easy, and for that price point, I mean, it just seems to be the gift that keeps on giving. So I hope you got something out of this video. If you have any questions, let me know, but have a great day. Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any further questions, be sure to visit us at thepedalguide.com. But in the meantime, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and also be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for weekly videos and tutorials. Thanks for stopping by here at thepedalguide.com, where I love pedals and so do you.